Maryam.
Uh-huh.
Leave a like,
Share,
subscribe
and comment.
down below, y'all. Today we are going to be talking about life after lockup, you all. And I guess we should just go ahead and talk about the degeneracy of Derek and Monique and them fighting. You know, Derek did not want to go. He seemed like he was blaming himself. It looked like he was on the brink of tears. And I think he seemed a little down about what was going on.
And I guess the reason for this visit that he was making with his sister to go meet Monique and her sisters, and he wanted this to happen before his 30th birthday.
That was happening that same day.
So that
I think
there's no drama, he can just enjoy himself and all that. I think you should just have the party and not try to glue them together. I'm sure at the party they're going to be okay.
Yeah.
Just let them not talk to each other. Let them talk on another day.
Yeah. I just thought I don't think it was necessary for them to have to meet up, because I'm sure all of them were thinking this was going to be a brawl.
Yeah.
And also, I just feel like Derek's sisters, they just do too much. I don't feel like, they're all in the car. That the skinnier sister, she's all like, they don't understand. Her mouth all open, yelling in the camera, all this stuff. Like, it just seemed like they came like doing too much.
They're filled with chaos.
That's what it seems
so
like.
Chaotic. And the other thing with Derek, I have a feeling he really didn't want Monique to be there or his sisters, so that he can probably have that lady that he's been sleeping with
come around,
who potentially may or may not be pregnant.
Yeah.
Because when he said that she pulled the same thing on him that Monique did, saying you're pregnant but you're not.
Yeah.
I think she already told him she's pregnant.
Yeah.
Or probably she already had a baby. That's what I think.
Yeah.
So I don't think Derek wants Monique or her sisters to be there. So he wanted them to meet, let it be chaotic, and then he could say, you know something, maybe whatever, or maybe he wants to just go do something with his 30th birthday by himself.
With his boys, and get into some foolishness. Probably, but it didn't make any sense. I just felt like the fight was not.
Yeah.
I felt like it was a little embarrassing when he told her this chick ain't gonna swing. She got out swing,
let me tell
and then
you,
she fell on the floor.
I was a little afraid because I think one of our subscribers said that one of his sisters is trans, right?
Someone actually confirmed and said yes, she is trans.
But my thing was when she was saying she's going to go and swing, I felt that's going to be like...
That's a man versus a woman, really.
Yeah, that's how I felt. That's exactly how I felt. Because even though you can tell, probably she's been having the pills and all that stuff, however, I don't know when she went through this transition. Most of the time it's after the puberty. So she still has a lot of that male strength. So that's what I was thinking. And I think that's what even the producers were thinking, or the cameramen, because they went directly to her. Yes. Yeah. They surely did. I'm sure they were thinking the same thing I was thinking, like, oh no, you don't want her to swing because she's going to come with a man's strength
and you
to
saw
hit you.
She fell right down on the floor.
But and she didn't even hit her yet. She pushed her. She was trying to hit her, but then the other sister they came in front of her, and so she just that push and that woman is not small.
No,
she went flying.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Just and it wasn't even an intentional push.
Yeah.
Because she kind of the sister got in the way. Yeah. So it wasn't like an intentional with all the force, but the little force that was there, she fell all the way over.
Regardless.
So I think that's why those producers went directly to her. Yes.
She was born a man regardless.
Yes, she was biological male.
Biologically, she is male. So all of that energy and all that is still there.
That
Even if you take all those pills, that's something that you're born with.
Structure,
naturally, that bone. Oh yeah, you definitely
cannot. That bone structure is still there. That
what is
it? Growth spurt that they go through.
It's still
all
there.
All of that is still there.
It's still very much there. So my thing is, I just don't. Cause and also that girl kept on saying you want to be a bitch. So I do believe, I think that subscriber was right, because the way she kept on saying that, it was like she's transgender, basically saying you're transgender, you want to be a woman. I was one of the sisters who was saying that. Yeah, not that I agreed with them saying the B word.
But I was when she said, "Oh, she's not going to swing."
I was like, why would you want her to swing?
Why do you want her to swing? thing because she's going to be much stronger than you are.
Yeah.
And when we saw that with an unintentional push, that girl who is bigger than, like, she's fat.
Yeah.
She just went out for as though she was like this skinny, and
I
she's
know.
not.
And she bounced. And then I just thought it was so trifling for that other sister to try to go and get her when she was down, start trying to do this. I was happy that the fat girls had prevailed.
That girl got up. I don't know how she got up, probably pulled her down to use her as a way to get up.
Monique and her sisters, they actually looked decent when the whole fight was said and done.
Right, the way to the
you were allowed to have the fat girls prevail. And I was like, yeah, they definitely prevailed.
And
but
Monique,
her hair was all raggedy. That sister, Derek's other sister was laying down on the floor,
because those two guys had gotten her.
And they were still standing over her.
They were standing over her because they understand that her strength is certainly stronger than a woman's.
Absolutely.
And that's for sure.
But I just thought it was a mess because she sat down there, had her head all propped up, holding her belly, and it was just a mess.
But you know something, when I saw her running because she had no clothes, well, I don't know what she had, like a body suit.
I don't know.
I looked at her.
No, she had on a mini skirt.
It was
a mini dress. By the time she had ran over there, her butt cheeks were out and all that.
Well, because they were grabbing her to come and, get down.
That was before she even swung. I saw butt cheeks and blurred.
Oh, really? Well, but when I saw her legs was kind of tiny too. She had little legs, little chicken legs running straight. And I said, oh, okay, well, at least, her legs seems kind of smaller, right?
It was just really a mess, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
I felt
so
like
then I was afraid, but not. I was like, okay, well, she's kind of small, when you saw her running. But those arms,
she's the
those
biggest
shoulders,
one there, Derek's sister, like height-wise,
taller, yes.
And then also she kind of has like
big shoulders. Like this
big
part of her body is big.
She has like more meat on her.
Yeah.
Like she's about the same size as the plus size girls. So that plus the height and the male strength.
No, I think the plus size girl, she's fatter than this. She's fatter than the Derek's sister.
Yeah, I know they are. But I'm just saying, like she's not skinny.
She has those bones that you get from, if you're biologically born a boy, and you get those dense bones and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was like, okay, well, at least they're not totally there. Because with that unintentional push, that girl went flat. I was like, oh my God, please, God help them.
It was a mess, though.
It was a mess.
Yeah.
And I think the producers were thinking the same thing we were thinking. And that's why they stood next to her.
Yeah.
To prevent any, discrepancy in the fighting.
Yeah.
But
let's talk about
and Derek's hair, Derek's dress. He was like,
he looked stressed.
As soon as he said,
she
ain't gonna swing. Well, why don't you swing? Okay. The way she got on that car, okay. Well, I was like, oh my God. Derek was like, oh no.
He was like, I had to rewind that part about 3-4 times because it was so hilarious. He's like, oh my God. Oh no, man. Like he was like, and the thing is, like, he didn't even stop his sister when she came running. And then my thing is, Derek's like, Derek, you're like this short, okay? And it's not like you got much meat on you either. I don't know why you thought you could handle 4 big women and then your sister.
But he did
other sister.
He did try to get the 3 sisters, Monique and her sisters, and move his younger sister.
He wasn't doing, all he could do was probably handle his skinnier sister. But that was about it. Like, I don't know what, you thought you was Superman? You thought you would be able to handle all these women? Like, I think they're all like 5 times his height, his weight, if you put it all together. Like, that man had no chance.
He actually was the smallest one there.
He had, that man he did not have a shot in hell at all. I don't know what the hell he was smoking. Maybe he had smoked some ganja before he went there. And he thought, oh, I got this, I'm relaxed. And it went to hell in a handbasket.
He was hoping that they will be.
You knew they were not, because you saw how your sisters were acting the plum fool from the beginning. Like, we made some dumb choices that day. But let's talk about Amber and Puppy.
Oh, yes.
Apparently, Eric's ex, Heather, contacted Puppy, put her on a three-way call.
Without Eric's knowledge.
Apologized to her for effing her man last week. Eric has no clue. Puppy looks trapped. Apparently, she ain't even got a car to go anywhere.
No.
She's really, it's
And
like
he doesn't
an
give her
abusive
money.
relationship,
Yes.
really. It's like what they do. They separate you from family.
Yep.
They make sure that you have
Yeah,
to
no
depend on them for everything.
yes.
No transport, no money. You depend on them financially. And you they beat you down to this place where it's like you forget that you had all these people in your life who loved you. And you forget who you are.
Absolutely.
Like, that's what it's giving me. I don't know if he's beating her, but that's what it's giving.
Yeah. But it's like, you begin to feel like not worthy. You begin to feel like there's nothing you can do for yourself.
Yeah.
Because you're so used to someone making the decision.
Right.
For you and everything.
Yeah.
You know, and I understand how that can feel. And I think even when he wants her to go, if she wants to go to the store, he says yes, gives her money, stays in the car. So I want to go to the store to go buy myself a top and a skirt. Okay, here's your $50. How much do you think he's gonna cost? $50. Okay, here's your $50. He stays in the car. When she goes, she comes back, shows him what she got, shows him the receipt, and gives him back the change. Because she says he doesn't leave her with any money.
Yeah.
And then if she wants to go to visit her mom, he goes with her. You don't have a chance to really talk to her because he's there. And for the little time he'll leave, for 5 minutes and come back, Puppy, we gotta go.
It's insanity.
That is
I did not realize how bad the situation was until I watched this episode. Now it's like Puppy is talking about how she wants to escape and everything, but you really have no means to. I mean, your mom's there, but you can always call Amber and she'll come pick you up one day when Eric's gone.
She's so used to
him being so controlling.
I remember for myself the last time that I had that feeling, I was in college and I was dating this person who I've talked about before, and who was very wealthy and known, right? And I don't know why. It's like when we went shopping, you know, and I picked something for myself, and I was like this fashionista. I mean, before I met him. But I'll pick something for myself, and he'll say, "Oh no, do try this one instead. Oh, this is really nice." And then you take it. So it starts like that.
Yeah.
You know, and our relationship was never abusive, but it starts like that little thing.
Yeah.
Where all of a sudden now, then you're like, oh, okay. Then you start asking him, how does this look on me? Oh, that doesn't look right. Then it goes to the shade of lipstick you're wearing. How are you going to do your hair? Every little thing, to the point that I dated him for like a year. When we were no longer together, I didn't even realize the depth of how I had become like a person that he had kind of created in a sense. Mm-hmm. I did not even, I remember I went to the mall and I looked around and feeling like I don't even know what to choose for myself. Because I was so used to, in that year, hey, what do you think of this? So I went to the mall a few times and I couldn't make a decision. And I didn't understand why. You know, then I was still really young. But then finally I realized it's because of this. And I just said to myself, I will never be in a relationship again where someone is telling me how to dress, even in the best way. I mean, he did it the best way. I'm also buying it for you. Yeah. You know, I mean, I never insisted, because when you're young, when you're like in your early 20s, a lot of times, you want to please that person. You know, you don't think it's a big deal. So if you say, I want to wear, and he says, no, wear this instead. This looks so good on you. Oh, okay, I'll wear that. But then it continues and continues. And I think with Puppy, especially with Eric being emotionally abusive to her. Yeah. Verbally abusive to her too. Because he kind of calls her, like, insinuates that she's dumb. Yeah. I can see how that can go left. So, I mean, I can only imagine how she feels. I just experienced it in terms of what I was wearing. But with her, it's every facet of her life. Yeah. I don't know how you're going to get out of that, girl.
Another person I don't know how they're going to get out of their situation is Taylor. Taylor and Chance. He has brought his son. The son looks pretty perturbed most of the time.
He does.
When he's seen him with the kids, he's seen his dad at the pizza place. Even when he's looking at him, you can tell there's a lot of pain there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of anger there.
Yeah.
There's also
And
a lot of
he told him not-
confusion.
he told him don't mess up, and he's wondering like, how does he start another family when you haven't been that good at
You
it?
haven't even made amends with me yet.
Mhm.
This is the first time you're seeing me since I was 2.
Mhm.
He's 18 now.
Go to
And-
the restaurants, and you're doing.
Oh
30
my
here.
God, that was so insane. 30 here, 40 here, the rest on here. Bad financial choices. And Taylor, you have gotten pregnant with this degenerate of a man. And he's here. I feel like he really did this whole thing just to annoy Taylor. That's what I think. Because he's now talking about the mom, how your mom feel. We should go and see her. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put everybody in a bus. You want to go there? That's fine. Go by your damn self. I'm not going. I'm not picking up my kids. F you. I'm not doing that. For what? I'm pregnant.
Yes.
And you want to go see your ex so you can go get it on with her? Whatever
And
the hell.
Taylor, you better not let your children go, your
No.
daughters go with him.
Not at all.
You better not.
I don't know why she needs to get out of the situation, I feel.
Yes,
But
you
I
can just
also-
call the popo and ask him to leave. Yeah. Ask him to leave. It is over. This relationship actually is done.
I mean, you've been a
It's
single
just
mom
done.
all this time.
Yes.
This man's not adding to your life. If anything, he is subtracting
Yes.
from it. She said even when she was a single mom, she didn't have to struggle this much.
No.
Several different cards. He's working all this overtime, but he's not bringing anything.
I know.
And I'm sure he has
Because
access
he's
to
in
your
debt.
accounts.
Yes.
Because my thing is, why would you be so bothered by all the things he's buying if it's with his own money?
No, it's with her money.
That's
And
what I'm
She
saying.
has already put his name on her account like a dodo bird.
Yeah.
It makes no sense. And then he had the nerve to tell her until we're married,
You don't have it, say
any
so.
rights in my life and all this stuff.
I-
That you know something, your tail gotta get off my account, my bank account. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. She should have taken that and ran with it. You know, you're absolutely right. Your name, I have removed your name from it. She doesn't even have to tell him. Remove his name from it.
Yeah.
Get different cards
Yeah.
mailed to her. In fact, put maybe a friend's name on there.
No matter if I get a P.O. box, don't even let it come to the house.
Thank you.
Like, I mean,
And
Taylor, it's so easy.
very
Personally, I
easy.
feel it's easy. Yes,
Very
you're
easy.
having a child with this man, but if this is how he is before you're married and before the baby comes, you think it's going to get better? He's just waiting for you to give birth to this child, to knock you up maybe 3 different times so he can like you. Because men always say if you have 2 hands, you can hold the children, the 2 kids.
Well, she already got
if
the
you
3
have,
kids, so he's gonna be.
but she's been doing that on her own. Could you
Yeah.
imagine 6? Where are you going after 6 kids? So I mean, I think that'll be his intention to try to continue to get her pregnant and
That's
continue
true.
to weigh her down and beat her down. But I mean, it's really not working because he has basically been trying to chip at her. And every time he
Yes.
says something, she's like, "Well, this is why I can't get married to you."
Yeah.
So he's really not.
And
It's
at
not
the
really
table,
working.
he was like trying to goad her. And
What's
she-
wrong with you? Why are
Yeah.
you looking upset? And she's like, please shut up. Like, I mean, we ain't got no money. You here talking about $30 here, $15 here, 45 here. Like, and it might be this idiot. I
And the
remember when
son-
he came
son
the
was
first
just
time.
I know the son gonna tell the mama saying, Dad was there trying to flaunt around and pay with different cards. I know the son is like, he
Remember
doesn't
he
sound
was
like
talking
he
to
can
them
afford
about.
them.
Remember he was talking. The son was talking about how he had money issues, right? And then the father was like, yeah, I have issues too. Maybe you can help me with a savings account. Did you not just hear me that I have money problems? Why would I be helping you?
See, so the father very much visited other kids. This child don't even know the daddy.
Don't.
Yet, them sins of the father, like it says in the Bible, it come visiting other kids. Oh my goodness. That's why you must pray and fast for generation curses.
No, you also must stand guard in front of your womb.
Yes.
For your unborn children.
Thank
okay?
you. Thank
So
you. Oh, my
that
goodness.
in and of itself
Yikes.
was a mess.
It was.
Really. So yeah, but let's go ahead.
What's that girl's name? Michael and
Sarah and Sean.
Oh, Sarah, I have one.
Living foul.
Sarah.
Living foul. She don't want to be there no more.
Sarah, let me tell you, girl. Not all that glitters is gold. That man just came out of rehab, I know you're thinking about the past. You're feeling like, oh, it wasn't that bad, but we were all on drugs.
You're not on drugs no more. So
Sarah,
what's bringing you together this time?
Don't do it. And you know, he knew how to use the stuff between his legs, and Sean don't know really. Girl, let me tell you something. You need to stop. You're a married woman. You have done well for yourself, found a man who takes his responsibility serious in terms of you and your children. I don't know about his other kids, but you and your kids are doing just fine. Sarah,
are they though?
Do not go to this drug addict. Make that mistake, lose your marriage, and now end up back in the penitentiary. Do not do, because that's where this man taking you. Okay? There is no orgasm that's worth that. Okay? All right, then. Better ask somebody.
I guess it was Sarah and Sean, really. I mean, that's all there is to say.
It.
That's all there is to say about Sarah and Sean.
And
really.
Sean, good for you. You went to pick up that baby that morning. You know what I'm saying?
I hope it continues, because your wife is looking for the streets. She
Your wife
put
is
on her thigh-high boots.
She's
putting her breast in, and she finna go get her freak on with her drug ex.
Talking about she was a C cup, ended up with a full D cup. What?
That did not look like no. That looked like a full B cup. That did not look like no C cup.
I don't know what Sarah trying to do. Sarah, your husband is fine with how your breasts are.
She's not though
with it.
Listen, some of you gotta do stuff for yourself.
You know something? Sarah is not doing that for him. She is doing it for herself. That is for damn sure. But
even Sean's like, well, you know, she's out of my league, and now men are going to be looking at her breasts. I wonder if he's going to do a tummy tuck with the thing.
I'm sure.
I wonder if he's going to do the full thing.
Sarah is
my God. I mean,
but you know something, Sarah? Let me tell you something. If it wasn't, because she said she has been saving, but I bet Sean also has the backing up. You know, like if she falls short, I'm sure he has some money for her. Okay.
I hope so.
Sarah, if you were with this drug addict, you will not be able to even get a breast augmentation. You hear me? You've got to do the pros and cons. Okay, Sean is old, but Sarah, you're in a house, okay? He may play video games with his son, but Sarah, he come and he hold your baby sometime and he listen to you. You've got to do pros and cons. Okay, he's not that great in the bedroom, but does he kiss well? Okay, maybe not. But you have a house. Pros and cons.
That sounded like cons to me.
What's the pro with you and this dude? Orgasm, that's it. Okay? What else are you going to have from him?
And
what are the cons? You may end up in jail, back on drugs. Okay? Come on now. Come on, Sarah.
Justine and Michael.
You know,
actually, he strikes me as
these two nutbags. Both of them
why
are
y'all arguing at the doula? Like, she don't give a rat's ass as to where the hell you gonna be living. That ain't her business. Until it's official, don't tell me nothing. That white woman rolls her eyes from the back leg. She was like, oh, she literally went through her eyes. She was just like,
it was as if he was trying to show off to her. I don't know you. All I want to know is you have them funds to pay my expensive doula fees.
Yeah.
That's all I want to know.
And then my thing is they're acting as if she's going to be around the long term. You know how much a doula costs a day? Girl. Ain't it somewhere near $1,000?
Oh, it's in the thousands. Oh, it's in the thousands.
What does this man do for a living?
And the thing is, Justin is like, all the things I did not have with this pregnancy, I'm going to have it. You know,
do you see where you're living? Why are you trying to get a doula?
I'm so tired of hearing that BS, Justin. Like, she keeps on going on and on about all the stuff she's going to do with this baby. This baby's going to make up for all. You know, children are not here to fix your problems.
That's a big job for an infant.
They just arrived on Earth, and here you go. This infant's going to fulfill all the stuff.
All the dreams I didn't have. That couldn't fulfill.
Too much.
It's too much.
Something, doula, you need a doula. You already have 3 kids. What do you need a doula for?
I thought it was so stupid.
It's a waste of money. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, I don't know how much money he's he's making, because also he's not making that much,
think
because
it
y'all
was-
are still in that house without proper
The
curtains.
guy had money while he was in jail because he bought her that Mercedes SUV that she's driving. Yes, so while he was in jail, so I don't know if he was on, I don't know where he got his money for. And he doesn't tell anyone. When you ask him,
He
he
said
doesn't
a
want anybody
shoe
to know.
company.
No, it wasn't just a shoe company, because I remember she tried to ask him, and she said, my family's asking where you got all this money from, and you're in jail and you're buying me a car. And in fact, his sister also said, when she told his sister that he bought her a car and he was in jail, the sister said, oh, okay, he usually does that to girlfriends. So her family wanted to know, hey, where does he get his money? When she asked him, that man flipped out. Was like, they don't need to be asking me that. Then he was still in jail. But yeah,
I think that was it for Love and Life at the Lockup, y'all.
that was it.
It's Mary.
And
I invite y'all to like,
share,
subscribe.
and comment down below.
Bye.